Hello everyone, my name is Sagar and I hope you are doing well. Now in this video, we'll talk about the logistic postal address table. Okay, let me go to my data model. Let me go to tables. I will expand my table node and I will go to logistics postal address table. Let me write again, logistics postal address. Here we go. Now let me browse this table. And in this table, you will have all the address related information. Okay. Now, if you want to create directly record in this table, so you will have issues. And one more thing, this table is actually a valid timestamp table. So what I mean by that is, if we'll go to View Designer, let me go to its properties. Let me switch it to here. So here if you will go, it is a valid, time state field type is UTC written time. And now in this video we'll see how we can create a record into this particular table. So for that we'll actually need to use multiple views and multiple records. So what I mean by that is, so I will need to use my dir postal address view postal address view, then I will able to create data here. Okay, so let me start from scratch. So what I will do, I will create a runnable class first. To create a runnable class, the step is quite simple. You go to your project, click on add, go to class, click on runnable class and simply click OK. So my runnable class is added now. What I will do, I will simply remove these comments first. Let me remove this. Let me zoom out my screen. Alright. Let me hide this. So the table that we are going to see is logistic postal address. Let me write again. Logistics postal address, this one. LOGISTICS logistics postal address, this one. Or let me say this as postal address. Alright. So what I will do, I will insert data here. Now the first important field is postal address dot country this one. So I will say the country region code as USA because I'm working in my USMF legal entity. And here I will say postal address dot, then I will give a street name. So what I mean by that is, let me come here, which is my street, this one. Okay, so I will give this as Sagar Street, just to differentiate. And then I will give a city as well, postal address dot city. So here, if you see city here, so let me click on new. So we have this drop down here. So what I will do, I will give my own name to city, Sagar City, and then again postal address dot. This time I need to give a zip code, so I should have a valid zip code. I know already this 00210 is a valid zip code, and similarly now I will add my state as well. So let me add NH. So all these are valid state, like especially the zip code and state. Okay, so here if you see, I have added the most important information for my postal address, like my region code, street, city, zip code, state. And now what I will need to do, I have a view named as DirParty postal address view. I'll write again DirParty postal address view. Okay, and now what I will do, I will go here, DirParty postal address view. So there is a method called init from postal address. Or let me write again, init from postal address. Here I need to provide buffer of my logistic postal address. So I can give here my postal address. And now if we'll go to this method, let's go to definition here. These are framework related, things. So here if you see, like everything, all the information will be passed here. And let me save this. And similarly, I can give a location name as well. So I can say DirParty postal address. Copy this as location name. Here I can say this is Sagar location. Now similarly, here I will do one more initialization, that is logistic postal address view. I will say this as logistics postal address view. Now I will use this logistic postal address dot view. I can say init party postal address view, and here I will need to pass this particular buffer, dir party postal address view, and I will simply pass this particular buffer. Let me save this. Now here we'll define an entity. So what I will do here now, also logistic postal address, logistics postal address. Oh, sorry, I have written it as postal address. Postal address equals to. So here I will define this entity, logistics postal address entity, logistics postal address entity. Here what I can do, I can initialize this. I can say logistics postal address entity, and I will use this construct here. Here I will simply keep this one as blank. Now inside my postal address, what I will do, I will simply use my logistics postal address entity dot, there's a function called create postal address, and inside this I need to pass logistic postal address view. So this logistic postal address view, so I'm going to pass this one. All right, so this is fine. Now the main thing here is we need to use this. So this is the main table, these are the views, okay, and this is actually class. So let me do a build here. So our this renewable class is completed, and now if I will go here, you can see this Sagar city is coming here, and we have this street as well. Like all the information are getting populated here, like Sagar location and Sagar street, and this is zip code. Okay, so all these things are getting populated from here. Thanks for watching this video.